Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister and my renewed attempts at the Cataclysmic Ironman runs. Last time we cleared out the not the rat's nest, the goblin cave down below for the second time. And now we have a few chests to get before we are back in the fighty action. In a fight that I'm hoping is going to go a little bit easier this time round. So we've got cash, and this time a medium breastplate. Assuming nothing special about it, but we will, of course, check. Didn't we just buy Gothic his own breastplate? Oh no, this is scale mail, that's different. Let's have a look. We got breastplate, medium armor, 14 plus dex. Doesn't seem to be a disadvantage on stealth checks though, perhaps. Nothing special to be found about it. This is medium armor, AC 14 plus dex, stealth disadvantage. This is medium armor, AC 14 plus dex, no disadvantage. So we'll hand that off to Gothic. No reason not to have him in medium armor that does not prevent us from sneaking around. Nice to have. We'll see if we can't do the same later, I think, for Pastel. Scale mail, 14 plus 2 here. So it was an expensive early expenditure to get Gothic that extra armor, but you can't just save around waiting for the best gear in the game to rock up.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There's no one here, not even corpses.
Even if Gothic does look a bit ridiculous in that outfit.
It's insane.
Amazing! Classic tier Marian architecture. I read about that, you know. It just ended up here after the Cataclysm. Incredible.
Anyway, we have a mission. Let's check the fortifications.
Right, first thing to do is grab Faith. And on the east and west sides of here, there are a pair of chests. We can hop up to these without too much issue. See what is inside. I think they need picking, or at least one of them does. There you go. Arrows, a shield, an amethyst, and some plants. And then directly opposite here on the other side, we can hop over to this chest with a jump cut. And we can try and pick this one open. We've got cash, a holy symbol amulet, and an angry violet. So nothing really worth shouting about there, but that's fine. This is the strange stone that a dwarf might know something more about, but we don't really need to worry about poking around that too much. And so if we step up to here, we can begin to enter this giant courtyard where a fight will soon break out, though our heroes are ignorant to that for now.
How rude. I was hoping for drinks at least.
This is no time for jokes.
Right. Whoever did this could still be around, and we don't want them hearing us.
We should look for survivors. 50 people can't just vanish.
Did you see that?
Someone's hiding inside the tower.
It's a trap. The goblins killed everyone, and now it's our turn.
Or they're the survivors, and they're being cautious.
We need to get up to that door.
If they slaughtered the garrison, they'll pay.
Back off! No closer!
Who's there?
We're not letting you in!
Then we're not coming out!
Is Captain Henrik there? We need to talk to him.
Right, let's skip over this. We saw this a week ago. We need to get up to the magic blue rectangle of mystery, and on our way up, we are sure to find ourselves in a bit of a pickle. This is an old teleporter, but we can certainly take that plaque off the back.
I believe this was... At its height, the Manaclon Empire had countless gates like this to magically travel through the Empire.
I don't suppose it still works.
Some say there are still functioning gates.
And this plaque? Any value?
Maybe. The Tower of Knowledge? Why not?
So that's some loot to give to the clans when we get back into the city. But for now, ahead of us, we have a very particular fight, and I want to make sure we are best ready for it when we get to it. So we still do not have a ranged weapon for Kite, and that's where we need it most, because he does not have any ranged spell cantrips or anything. So we have light crossbows 1d8 or a short bow at 1d6. So we'll take the crossbow, although are we still lacking bolts? I think that was our problem previously, wasn't it? We have arrows but no bolts, so we might have to give him... Yeah, no bolts here for that either. You have 20. Alright, we'll give Kite then a short bow. No proficiency or no valid ammunition? No valid ammunition, not a problem. So to attack, +4 to hit and +5 to hit because our dex is worse than our strength, and that's fine. We have ammunition, we have spell slots. Let's get cautious and let's get Faith at the lead of the pack, because there's also going to be some issues coming up here as well. There, we have identified it. These bridges are not safe. You have to hop along, push this out of the way. And incoming, a deadly, deadly interaction. Oh, we've been seen from behind. Great. We are not surprised, that's good. And we have 6 of these Brimstone Vipers. So they have the flyby trait, as far as I can understand, so they can fly in, attack, and then fly away without ever provoking an attack of opportunity, which can get to be a problem. So let's get Pastel jumping over to here. If we move through our space, we will take an attack of opportunity. But now, it's probably a good time for a bless. We can bless 3 others. So we'll bless ourselves within this, because the 1d4 to our saving throws will apply to our saving throws against the concentration checks that we need to make when we get hit in the future. No need to cast Sparkle as a bonus action, so that is Pastel's turn. Unfortunately, the rest of us did terrible on our initiative checks. But they're just spending all of their time moving in. We will block with our reaction here. And we will cast Shield to prevent ourselves taking more damage than we necessarily need to. Now, in this spot, we've certainly got a fair few of them around us. And while we just spent one of our slots on shield, we do have Thunderwave and Burning Hands. Thunderwave is 2d8 and half, or 3d6 and half. Question is, who can we fit in a cone? Looks like 2 there, or the 2 further across from us. I'm inclined to go for... I'm just wondering if the Thunderwave... Oh, wait. This might make the decision for us. If we can hit 3 of them without hitting our ally... Now that looks like it's going to hit Kite. Oh no, there we go. Is that 3? No, we can either get the one on the left at the moment in front of Gothic, or the one on the right, but we can't have them both, unfortunately. Which is a great shame. So let's start with the two on the right next to Kite and Faith, because then we're more likely to kill them within the ensuing attacks whilst they're still within our melee range. So let's be very careful not to hit Kite in this attack. Oh damn. We killed them both outright when they failed their save. That is incredible. Right, Faith is going to be able to move to here and get a sneak attack against the one that is engaged with Gothic and Pastel. Apart from when we miss, of course. And then Kite. We can move to here without inducing an opportunity attack. Any powers that we want to use? No. Any spells that we want to cast? No. So it's just going to be a straight up attack here. I'm going to save my spites for what's to come, I think. Oh, great shot. Okay. That's half of them down in the first orbit. Yes, we will use our regained reaction to block once again, inducing disadvantage, saving Faith from getting hit. And then they fly away. Right. Pastel. Still concentrating on Bless. So I think for now we'll save our other spell slots where possible and just go with cantrips. None of them are already injured. So who's next in the order? Well, that wasn't my intention, but apparently clicking the portrait does indeed complete the attack. That's fine. We fail our con save on Bless, so we are... Oh no, that was not our concentration check on Bless. To maintain concentration we rolled 17 plus 6, plus 2 con, plus 4 Blessed. That's fine. However, Pastel is now on 1 HP. Which could grow to be a problem. However, they are all now in one very close together space. Now, are we able to get to a location where we can hit them all with a 15-foot cube? Probably not all of them. That's 2 of them by the looks of things. No, it's not. I'm not quite there, I think. It's hard work in these cubes in 3D space. No, that was not my best moment. Faith is not going to be able to hide. So if we step forward to... What we want to do is ready a melee attack so that when one flies down to attack one of us, we can make a melee attack against it with an ally within 1 tile of them, so that a sneak attack can occur. So we'll move as many as we can over to this side. And let's heal up Pastel. Take 8, saving 2 for getting downed allies up. Unfortunately, this guy's too high for faith. There's the reaction we needed, and there's the kill we wanted. Alright, we've got two, both injured. Go after the one that's directly after Pastel. And they make their save, unfortunately. Okay, we are out of spell slots until we can Arcane Recovery on a short rest. But there's another one down. This fight is going way better than my first attempt at this did. That is for sure. Let's go with a readied melee attack again. I should have brought Gothic off that box. That's my mistake. Pastel's going to get one more go at this. Why won't you move? Are you paralyzed? Apparently won't stand on that tile specifically for some strange reason. Man, these guys are rocking their saves. Fortunately, my mistake in not pulling Gothic down off that box isn't going to live to haunt me. And with minimal HP left, let's just go for the ranged attack here. Even with a +8, we can't get there. Well, Pastel, you're back at the top of the order. You get one more chance at this. Alright. That went much more smoothly than the first time round. Let's take everything we can find. We are not concentrating on Bless any longer. Faith, would you please go down and get those last few supplies for us? And then hop back on up. Because I'm sure we're going to want to craft something on our next break. In fact, before we take a short rest in a moment, should stop to see if there's any crafting we want to do. Who's crafting what? Nothing currently. We're not going to have the supplies for what we need, though, are we? We need to increase our recipes and our supplies for all that. Let's take a short rest then. If for nothing else, we want Arcane Recovery to occur for Gothic. We can, of course, spend more hit dice if we wish to. We'll spend Faith's here. Not a great roll. However, Pastel's was near perfect. I suppose we should spend one for Gothic when he's missing 5 HP and we roll a 6 plus 2 or 3. Okay, so we're reasonably good on health. We came for the Arcane Recovery. We'll get 1 spell slot back. Then we need to finish up dealing with our navigation through all these ledges and traps. So, if we wanted to take a long rest now, we would have to go back out onto the road, start travelling towards a town, long rest out on the road, and then come back again. Because once we come into this camp, this area that's currently surrounds us will be flooded with Sorax, and we won't have such a luxury. However, with careful use of spells and whatnot, we still have 2 paladin spell slots left, 1 not warlock, wizard spell slot, 2 cleric ones, and Faith, of course, does have her cantrip. So for right now, things aren't so bad, and we know we have to fight a Sorak inside of this small temple, this outpost rather, and then after that we have to go back inside to have 1 more fight before we can long rest. That's going to be the really tricky part. Let's get the whole party up here, and let's have one of them stand on this block so that right now we can take a break for the day. Thank you for redoing these couple of fights with me as we get back onto the main campaign trail with these few repetitions, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we can survive the Sorak fight, have a long rest, and then plow on through to new encounters, new in quotes for campaign 2. Of course, we did them once on campaign 1. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.